We're going to do a reading on the chief of police because I want to know if he's the one behind all of this. And the reason I'm thinking that is because, well, the more research I do, the more obvious it is that criminals are. There was rumor that it was the dean at the school. I don't think it's the dean. As soon as I heard that rumor, I thought it was the chief of police. I don't know if I'll post this because I don't really want to get on the hit list because these guys are psychos. My curiosity, I just want to know if all these cards just jumped. So I'll leave them right here for a second. What I want to know is if it's the chief of police behind. 5-card pull. Is the chief of police kingpin here? I'm going to put these back in. I'm not going to do a full reading. If he is the kingpin, we're going to do a reading. If he's not the kingpin, then I was off. All right. Is the chief of police in Moscow, Idaho, the kingpin? Upright, yes. Reverses now. Yes. 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 I knew it. All right. We're doing a real reading now. Yes. I knew it was him. What do we need to know about the kingpin? You're kidding me. I just want to say a prayer to Maddie, Haley, and Xana. The card that jumped. I feel like I could cry. Who did it? So the card that jumped is the justice. Okay, so we got a yes. It is the police chief. That's the kingpin. Dylan, hi. Hi, cowboys. I'm not taunting you. I think you guys are all a bunch of psychos. So the answer is yes. The police chief is behind it. Yes, we will get justice. Right now, the walls are closing in. And I did a reading last week that U.S. government is actually going to be the good guys in this, which is like unbelievably shocking. I've never, ever seen that before. The walls are closing in on him. Yes. I have the 6 in reverse. This is like someone who's trying to go back and, well, first of all, they framed Brian Kober. I'll tell you that right now. That's my opinion. That can be backed up by just common sense. The 6 of Swords in reverse, he is living in the past. Like, what if we had done this different? What if we had done that different? There are videos of a fight that Ethan was involved in with a badge. You can see the badge. I feel like he's never got his hands dirty ever in his life, but it was really easy to buy him off because I am not seeing anything genius here. What I'm seeing is corruption, except the justice card. Thank God. Say a little prayer for Maddie and Kaylee and Ethan and Xana. They've done an awesome job. They figured out how to communicate. He's looking in the past. He's like, what if we had done this? What if we had done that? Someone's going to turn. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. That party's over. If I had to guess, I would say Dylan and her boyfriend, but someone's going to turn. This trio is not drinking and having fun anymore. Then we have the 6 of Wands upright. That spark. I cannot believe it. Then we have the Magician. The 6 of Wands upright is like confidence. It's like feeling good. Are really weird. He's swaying back and forth. If I was a betting man, I don't know why the U.S. government wants to be the hero in this. Well, we figured it out last time. They want them. This is costing him way too much money. He's feeling the weight. He's feeling the weight of the world on his hands. See, these cards are old and I love them. This is the 10 of Wands. He's like, that fucker hasn't picked up anything in his life. But I don't know how they jammed him up. He is not the smartest guy I've ever seen, ever. And there's no smart cards on here. Anyway, so he feels the weight of the world. He's replaying what if. Someone's about to turn on him. This was a 3-person pact, or it started as 3 people. Maybe it was a 3-person idea. Well, someone's about to flip. So then he's like feeling confident. Then we see the Magician. The Magician is like, well, he has as above, so below. This is karma. 100% will come full circle for this guy. Then we have the world upside down. The world is over as he knows it. Quite literally. He's feeling generous. People are making some money. He's trying to act. I cannot believe it's the same guy that's been putting if he's the PR guy. So he's feeling generous. He's handing money out because he has blood on his hands, quite literally. It's keeping him up at night. 9 of Swords. Look between the lines. He is so stressed. This is also not looking good for him being alive next year because the next card that we have is El Diablo and he made a deal with the devil and you can fuck yourself. No offense. Then we have the 10 of Swords. I wonder if he's going to somehow be the fall guy. He should be. If there was one more sword card, these would be suicided. Jeffrey Epstein, like, style suicided. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. He definitely answers to someone else. You cannot tell me that guy's smart enough. There is not one smart card on here. Horrible decisions that are catching up to you. You're losing sleep. You are about to get betrayed, hopefully. The Magician's here. It's inner alchemy. I mean, you can see the blood from the drone pictures right outside Xana's window. This is like absolutely atrocious. And the world's done. His world is over. And I wonder if it's the organization. I love the U.S. government, but like they have their own organizations that no one knows about. If it is the guy that's been making the PR statements, life as he knows it is over. It could be quite literally or quite literally. literally. He's like giving his power away. He's getting stabbed in the back. He made a deal with the devil. He's staying up at night. He has blood on his hands. His world is over. The magician is like inner knowledge. It's like inner alchemy. So it's like manifesting upright. So it's also as above, so below. Karma comes full circle and justice is right above him. Then we have the Six of Wands. Right after maybe he felt victorious, someone turned on him before. I don't know who this Three of Cups is, but they're in reverse, and I hope it's that Cowboys kid because he's a scumbag. I don't know what to say. This guy's just like at a dead end. He's a loser. He's not smart. He's living in duality. It's like an investment that's gone wrong. Yeah, no kidding. King of Pentacles. See, it's the chief is that he reports someone. And this is still like, we still haven't seen the Emperor. I wish I hadn't cleared those cards. Now I can't remember what we saw. They're all uprights. There wasn't even one in reverse, so it was a hard yes. I would expect to see an Emperor here. We just saw the King of Pentacles. That guy is not a King of Pentacles. That guy is not the king of anything. I guess we did ask directly if he was the kingpin. Dumbest kingpins now running this joint. I don't know what it takes to be a kingpin, but obviously you have to make a deal with the El Diablo. And you have to be willing to not sleep, literally stab people in the back. It's that kid too. Kaylee's uncle is connected. Who did this research? I want to give them credit. Someone did the research on this. Kaylee's uncle unalived someone. The person he unalived is part of the runes. He was at the house 3 weeks later, and the only people that stopped him were the news anchors asking him what he was doing. I feel like what I'm picking up is that kid is the kingpin. So he has this cop in his pocket. I don't know, but the cop is 100% involved, and he is losing a lot of sleep. He might be unalived, Jeffrey Epstein style by next year. I mean, he's not smart. There's not one smart card on here other than justice. And justice, I don't know, let's get some clarity on justice. Or El Diablo. Let's get some clarity on the justice card. I'll just call him the cowboy. Unfortunately, I love cowboys. I think they're so hot. I need to know more about that kid. I should do a little research on him. I don't even know his name. Slavic tradition cards. And the cards know who I'm talking. He's a cowboy and he's hot. But he's psycho. We have to pray and put protection around us, top of our head to the bottom of our feet. What do we need to know about this kid? Well, they're all in reverse right now. So we have the High Priestess, the Hermit, that this kid reports Dylan. So we have the High Priestess. If this comes back to Dylan, I have been getting her energy. But the High Priestess is running this joint. This is super emotional, obviously, but I mean, it's in a different kind of a way. It's in honor of the runes, I'm using a Celtic. Just seeing if these have runes on that. I know which letters I'm looking for. So the High Priestess is in charge of this. I still think it's Dylan. I asked about the cowboy, and there was like an ace of coins. You know what we should do is figure out if BK, but not Brian Kohlberger, the other kid Brent, he dead. This all started because of the Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. Then we have the Hermit. So then we have the Queen of Wands. It's Dylan and Bethany. The Hermit's the one that was Tunnel. That's Bethany's. Oh, I can see his face. Anyway, then we have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Swords. It's like they made this decision. They went running in and did the Wheel of Fortune. They spun the wheel, and they won for a second. Just nothing warm and fuzzy about this. This is just saying, like, there's money involved. I'm like looking at Dylan and Bethany. You cannot tell me that Bethany's innocent in any of this. I think they're both sickos. The Hermit's the one sage, and we know the cop is not that smart. So what I'm looking at is the Ace of Coins. That's contract. Then we have the High Priestess. It's the mother figure. Then we have the Hermit. That's a sage. That's someone smarter. Then we have the Queen of Wands. She's like executing it, literally making the call. She's creative and impulsive. The Seven of Swords is like going where angels fear, which is where these kids are right now. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Blood on his hands. Blood all over the place. Still looking for that sign of Odin. Then we have the Wheel. Did a lot of wheels on that night. Then we have the Three of Coins. So like someone like graduated because they ended the Wheel of Fortune for those 4 kids. Keep going. See what else we need to know. Contract. I wonder how they keep contracts in the something of blood, like a little pinky promise to each other. I don't know why I have such distaste. Oh, I guess it's like because that's the energy that they put off. So I'm looking that up, and I don't want to send that energy back out there. I don't want it to come back to me. Three of Cups. They're all dancing and celebrating, and the Emperor. I think BK Brett Kelpaka, whatever that kid's name is still alive, and he reports to the Emperor. The Three of Cups. They signed a contract. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm not making fun of you. I just want to send you all the love and light, and I'm sorry that you're in the spot that you think this is a great idea, but you're making deals with the devil, and your life, your karma. 10 of Wands, you're gonna get stuck in that. Oh, here we have the Empress. So Dylan knows where the Emperor. So the Emperor cannot be released because the Emperor is a celebrity. I don't know if that means real life celebrity or like Cult of Odin. I don't even know what you guys are. She knows where he is and what he does. Well, he just has the Empress. Okay, I'm going to look at this Empress birthing a new plan. She has antlers on, but this is the 10 of Wands. So I think that BK, not Brian, reports to the Emperor. Dylan is the only one above him. Everyone else is below him. All the little minions, they tread where angels fear to go. They spun the wheel of fortune. They're going to be out because love wins, like, no matter what. The Empress I'm going to use as birthing a new plan. All right, I should write this down. I think this is the way that the organization works. I think it goes above BK, but not Brian Kohlberger. Brent is above the Queen of Wands. I mean, I feel like we're giving Bethany too much credit. Bethany. Oh, what's the Emma. And I think that the Emperor, this is the guy that we still don't know yet, but he made a contract of the 7 of Swords. So we'll call him like the minions. Then we have the Executioner. He made a contract. This is the Emperor. We just don't know who that is yet. The Executioner. And then we have the 4 kids. I'm just going to write 4. And now they're trying to cover it all up with all their minions. I don't know where the police chief's in this, but made a contract and they were partying and drinking. I mean, that can go for anything. Drugs seems to be the least of their worries right now. So the 10 of Wands is going to be like, it's just like it's always darkest right before the dawn, where angels fear to tread. The Hierophant. Oh, we got the Hermit and the Hierophant and the Magician. The Magician's the cop, pretending, making it all go away. Odin. Is this who it is? Magician, as above, so below. So the 10 of Wands is always darkest right before the dawn. So then we have like, they're like still working away. Emma, and then afraid to go. Wait, angels are afraid to tread. Then we got the 10 of Wands. It's always darkest right before the dawn. I hope that means the Emperor's up here. He speaks to Dylan. We have BK, that's not Brian. He's speaking to Emma, the Executioner, and the minions. BK is like the center of this wheel. That's Emma's boyfriend. BK, I don't know. I just think it's Brent Kohlberger or whatever his name. The 3 of Wands is like traveling. It's the end of the road. We start straight before the dawn. The Hierophant to me is also like the Emperor in this. I wonder if they really believe in this stuff. Like these cards are telling a story that's much prettier than it is in real life. There's a lot. This is a lot of talking. There's a lot of tongues wagging, and there's a lot of swords on here, a lot of communication. 6 of Swords. The further that you get out, BK or Emma, everyone has their own agendas. Should take a picture of these. There was a big fight that night. Those pictures are real. I feel like Ethan wants to say something, but I wanted to. Jen from Stoke of Fortune keeps getting tunnel, and I'm seeing water. So much water. Traveling over water, moving stuff over water, communicating. Water. These cards are telling a story, and it's very clear. I don't think that people are getting the idea that this is all falling apart around them. It's over. This is the 10 of Swords. You know what I feel like I should do is hang these cards up, and as I figure out the names of them, cross them off. Because this 10 of Swords, somebody's gonna flip. I got that in the last reading too. It's underneath Emma, and I actually don't think it's Dylan. Could be Emma. She's working with the Magician and the Empress to create a new plan. Oh, her boyfriend is the one that's like trying to run. I wonder if her boyfriend is this BK that I keep getting. He is the center, like the spoke of this wheel. He's the one communicating. These are end of the road cards. I wish I had a photographic memory. Oh, well, here's the world. She has a devil and an angel on side. I mean, it was the end of the world for, I think Emma's going to flip, or the end of her world is coming. She's like still in the processing phase of this. I don't know if she's going to get out of it though. I don't know if she's going to flip or die. If I had to call it from these cards, I think a lot more people are going to be, does the FBI have eyes on any of these people? Because this could go a lot of different ways, but Dylan right now is not responding. She answered, I'm guessing that this guy at the center of it could be Emma's boyfriend. Somehow he reports to Dylan and the Emperor and the Hierophant, and then all the minions are below and behind him. The weak link comes when we get to Emma. If this is Emma, I don't think it's Bethany, but that's when she might have made the final call. Dylan, the Hierophant, and the Emperor made the call to the Hierophant. And then the Hierophant, on a school day when it gets snowed out and they just do a foam tree, that's what this looks like. So where it starts, and they executed it literally, where it starts to fall apart now, I guess it could be Dylan. Whoever this BK is, it's not BK the Brian. It's, what is Emma's boyfriend's name? Demetrius. It's Demetrius is the center spoke. All right, now I need a different piece of paper. Demetrius is really the center of this. He reports to the Emperor and the Hierophant. Somehow Dylan is right up here with him. And then Bethany. And then this is like the Executioner. We have the Five of Wands underneath Dylan, and that Dylan is somehow reporting to the Emperor and the Hierophant. So now we have Dylan and Dimitri. It's like a meeting of the minds. So, and then we have travel cards, travel away. If they don't get away, then I see death. And I mean like literal death. 10 of Swords, the World, 5 of Coins, and 9 of Cups. It's not the end. We have like not the end and then the end. Definitely trying to get out of here. Dimitri. Dylan is stuck. She's not trying to go anywhere. Dimitri and Emma, or not Bethany, it's Emma. The Executioner. And then Dimitri, I don't know, Dylan. I think this weak link is going to end up being Emma. I don't think it's going to be Dylan. I think she's protected. The woman that's like out of here is Emma. And then it's the end. This is death. Death, like really dead, not death the card. I'm just going to write dead. It's the end of the road. 10 of Swords. I'm just going to write that so I can remember to show. So Dylan is protected by the Hermit, Emperor, and the Hierophant. So this is going to be like 5 of Wands. Empress, that's a new idea. She's trying to think of ideas. It's not Beth, or it's not Dylan. The weak link is Emma. She's our weak link. It's going to be Emma.